It's recording.
Hello friends, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Another series of yoga poses that's going to be beneficial for our body. This time we're gonna do a lot of lying down poses as if you're also standing, because in yoga, different poses, sometimes it's look different but it's also the same one. Katulad ng mga ibang poses na you're standing up, you could do that lying down also. So it's very good for your joints. And I brought you some belt. Kung hindi kayo you can reach anything, I'll show you how to do it. Belt. Kung gusto niyo umupo to elevate your seat so that this goes down. Not siya. Ganyan. Okay guys. So let me just, I have to warm up a little bit because my air conditioning is on and I'm a little cold. And also if you have a block, this one, any kind of things like that, this is what we call props. Okay? Props. When you're gonna reach the ground, you must. I'll show you how to use it. Yeah. And the table, which is also going to be a help for our standing poses that I want to repeat again because I cannot emphasize enough about standing poses, because we, by doing that, we strengthen our legs. See, that's very good for us. Anyway, guys, this is how we sit, okay? When we sit. The reason why hindi tayo naka-center and we're slouching like this is because we're not the center of our tailbone. So this is what we do. I'll show you. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna be sweating anyway. I'm so happy to do this again, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whoops. Ganyan ako, parang snake. I leave everything around. Ang dami kong kalat. Makalat si Sanchu. Anyway, even my mother said that. Makalat daw ako. So what? Right, diba? Kasi, ganyan lang talaga. So, your hands, take your hands like this, and look what you do. We take this legs, and we push it out, and we pull it. Para yung legs natin, yung inside our legs is going flat, and then you put it down. Okay? And siya. Take this one, and we do the same thing. Lean to your left, take your thighs and spread it open. And then, both hands, or one hand first. One hand first, you go lean, take the flesh of your butt and pull it straight that way. Put it down. We lean this way, hands, flesh of the buttocks, pull it straight that way. So we created a lot of things. We take our thighs out so that the pelvic floor is clear. And then we took our buttocks, the flesh of our butt going straight back like this. Usog mo siya. And then when you sit down, guess where you are? You are at the center of your tailbone. So that, look what happened to your body. I just cannot emphasize enough that it's very important. Slouching is never good for us. We close the center of our chest caving in. That's not good, so you cannot breathe properly. So this, look, take the thighs, and put it down. Take this, put it down. Now take the flesh of your butt, pull it up. Guess where we're sitting down? We are at the center of our tailbone. Look, it's different, isn't it? Yan siya. Okay, so let's go back here. Today, sequence natin, lahat-lahat, puro very easy, basic talaga. And I want to show maybe 3 more standing poses that we could use a table to support us para hindi tayo mahulog. Kasi ganyan talaga, when you're a beginner, you need a lot of help. You need a lot of props. You need to have a lot of instruction, and listening to your teacher is very important because those cues are very, very important. Kaya ako, I listen to my teacher all the time. Kasi may mga sikreto dyan, if you don't listen, you skip it. Hindi mo ma-catch yung essence ng sinasabi ng teacher mo. Okay. Ganito siya. So, we do it again. Do it again. So, let's do it this way. Let's put our straight our legs straight up. Okay, and now easy cross leg, easy pose. I have notes here. I have to follow this kasi it's a nice sequence. Para hindi ako maligaw. Anyway, so ano yan? So I'm gonna take this, and then remember, Sukhasana is an easy pose. Huwag tayong masyadong yung mga ganyan, tapos mga kusari-sari dyan. Don't even go there. Para lang yan sa mga mga talagang, especially if you're young. Anyway, nandito siya. So guys, because this is my practice and I honor my practice all the time, I have to emphasize to you that some people have this notion that yoga is a religion. It is not a religion. It is a practice. It is practice to know you, body, mind, and soul. Iba kasi yung notion na iba, ikala nila kasi yung yung religion ito eh. It's not. To me, personally, this is a practice to know me, to explore my body, to explore my mind, to explore how I feel about things that's happening in my body. So guys, ganito na, diba? Ganyan na tayo. So, for the beginning, you could just listen for the invocation that I do, because I have to honor it, because I've been taught that, and it's super important. Yung Om na sinasabi natin, yun ang mantra ng Om. Aum, actually is A-U-M, hindi O-M. A-U-M, kasi primordial ang sound ng Om. Kasi bago natin, kung bata pa tayo, or even from the beginning of time, yung Om. Pagbuka ng bunganga natin, walang O, you see? So, with that in mind, you could just listen, or you could just follow. So, in other words, I take a breath and I push this para I could elongate my body more. Diba? So, with that in mind, I'm gonna take away this, because Anjali Mudra is a heart on top of your heart. You're acknowledging your being. It is what they call the Anjali Mudra, which is a prayer pose. And I'm gonna inhale. One more. Exhaling. My third inhalation, I close my eyes. Again. Anyway, a sequence that we're gonna do today is umpisa tayo sa cat cow. I want to follow this sequence, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a standing pose first. Yes, I'm very flowery today. You know me, I love flowers. So anyway, we're gonna do some standing poses. So remember how we put it, stay in the middle of your mat or on the floor, wherever you are right now. Remember those, the pose that I gave you the other time. Thigh back. Squeeze your legs and your feet together. Pull the quadriceps. Shoot your tailbone and you inhale. Next inhalation, bring your hand up and try and look at it. But this, don't do this, okay guys? You have to maintain the thigh back that we see. Shoot the tailbone, inhaling. And then we're gonna swan dive, ang sinasabi nila, to go down. Remember this pose, I gave you this. This is very important because we're stretching to go into other poses. So remember, when we go and stretch this, we have to go, look over there. Para yung sternum natin hindi concave, it has to be paganyan. So you look over there and try parang back bend ito eh. Back bend, this is still back bend. Kabisan, even though you think it's just simple, it's still back bend. So I elongate and I go down. I do it again. And I go down, stretch. The next breath, inhaling to come up. Head comes up for last. And then we go up. Okay? And then stretch, stretch, stretch. Remember, stretch with your breath. Keep going. One more, two more. And then you keep this, and then look at what happened to my hand. I keep that strong elongation of my arms and my hand. It doesn't shrink. And then I go into the mountain pose. Inhaling again. Inhale. Exhale. Mountain pose. Inhaling. Up again. There you go again. Anyway, we're gonna go down and have a seat. From here, kasi I have a very bony knee. Kaya I have to put something when I'm doing this to protect my knee. Always protect yourself, guys. Eventually it is your practice and you must listen to your body all the time. Okay, so, ganito tayo. This is very familiar, you could see this kasi everybody knows how to do this pose. You see? Look, we plant both of our hands, but make sure you spread your fingers and make sure you plant it really well. Pero yung ito, huwag ganyan ha, kasi that's bad for your shoulder. Kailangan your fingers pointing that way all the time. So here we go. And then I make a space there. So in cat cow na sinasabi, this is to warm up your spine and to warm up here too. It's very good for us before we do into other poses. So ganito guys, I want you to cleanse your breath this time. We inhale, we do ang cat cow kasi, yan ang sinasabi nila cat cow. So I push my arm. I push. Tamo? There's no sagging here. You push it and then you push. Then you take a breath. So, inhaling. Cat. Look up a little bit. And then exhaling. Next time you do that, guys, I want you to breathe through your mouth. Yung exhale nyo, malakas ha, ganito siya. Inhaling. Look up. And then you go. Empty all that toxic in your body. Inhaling. Yung sinasabi niyang lion's breath, you do inhaling. It is very good for you. One more time. Inhaling. Exhale. Okay, that was very good. Okay, from here, we're gonna do downward dog. Because that's so super important too, because you have to, ilan may circulation tayo, no? So I take that away. Because we're gonna go down again. So we're gonna stretch again. Yung sinasabi nating downward dog is a type of inversion, guys. This to be, it's so good for you. It's good for our brain because obviously when you do this, you do what you can, guys. Just do what the best you can do. Remember, this feet is, well, how do I explain it? I'm just gonna stay here for a few breaths just to stretch. Inhaling, exhaling. Every time you inhale, you push. As if you're growing your muscles, you're growing your joints. And this is not just static, you have to create length with your breath. Every time I inhale, I exhale and I create more length so that I could do this. Don't forget to push your shoulders up. Your arms, your triceps is up. And my heart is soft. And my tailbone is down there. Hello. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk my hand towards my feet. And I'm going to put my feet together. You guys always feet apart, okay? So inhale. Remember, Adra Chandrasana. And then I'm going to put my hand. I'm coming out. This is completely maintained while you go up. Head comes last. Okay? So, ganyan. Okay, we're gonna do some balancing on the floor. Again, I'm gonna take to do your towel, anything that's soft to your knees, ganyan. You must protect yourself when you're practicing. So, you're gonna do the balancing poses, which is super, super good for you. Ha! Right. So, with that in mind, we're gonna do this again. Diba? Parang position ng cat-cow, pero hindi ganyan. So, what we do is we're gonna land. I'm gonna put this a little bit at the center, a little bit far away. And then what we do. I pick up my right foot, extend, and guess what I do? We're gonna make sure this is even. And then you push your heel up there. Look at my feet, they're very powerful right now. My hands are very powerful down there because I'm clawing it because I need to support this and this. Now, we inhale and we go. Look at the floor, don't look anywhere. Just look in the middle of your mat. One breath, two breaths, and then we take it down. Let's go to the other side para even tayo. So position. We pick up our left foot and legs. And guess where we're gonna go? We take our opposite side, the right side again. We go and stretch. Don't forget to breathe. One, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. No, take it down. I hope my microphone is good. What if it's not and it's not working? Let's just make sure, okay guys? Kasi I set that up. Sorry talaga. Just want to make sure everything is okay so you could hear me.